I'm just going to do it for you slowly, and then we'll do some explaining in a couple minutes. Let me do that again. I'm making a G form here. Then I'm putting my baby finger here. Ba, ba, ba. Now I'm sliding my ring finger down here. I'm using my ring finger because now I'm going to make a G form. Now, this is just my habit when I'm doing chord melody. Other people do it different and find out what works for you, but I try to hold the chord form down as best I can because I might use it. And we're using a G form right now. So I'm releasing my middle finger, putting my baby finger here, then making a G form again. That's probably the toughest part of this solo. And then the melody line now leaves the A string and goes to the E string. So I'm plucking these three strings, 1, 2, 3. Now the harmony changes to F. And again, I'm just plucking the chord form and the top 3 strings. I'm putting my baby finger here. I'm sorry. And then I'm going, ah. I'm sorry. Now I'm playing just an open E.
Callie, could you call out the notes as you're playing the key note?
Okay, let me do that again. That's a really good idea. So it's a D. Here's the little D. Now I'm getting an E. Here's the melody. Can you see that? But I'm holding that G form down. Here's the G form. Let me do that again. G. So the melody is D. Here's the melody line. D, E, D. Now we're going to move this away. I'm going to use my ring finger and I'm going to slide to the 3rd fret because the note obviously is C, I'm sorry. Now I'm going to make a G form. The melody is this B. Now we go to an A melody. Wait. And I keep holding that G form down what I can of it. So the melody is A, C, B. Now you notice up to now, the melody has been completely on the A string. Now we're switching and the melody is going to fall on the E string. So I'm going to make our G form. And the melody note is G. Now, if you look at your chart, we're going to switch to an F chord. All this other stuff has been a G chord. We're changing to an F chord. And the melody is in the chord. And the melody note is an F. But remember now, the melody now has fallen on the E string, so we can't play the A string. When you're doing chord melody, the melody has to be the highest note. Now the melody now is going to move to a C. Now we're going to go back to the A string to make our melody. Now here's another tricky part. The next part of this melody is an E note. Open E, and then make your G form. So the end of this solo, we have moved to what string? We have moved now to the C string. And in order to keep it kind of a chord melody, remember a chord is 2 or more notes. With my right hand, I am pinching the G and the C notes. So let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This is a very hard chord solo. Let's do it again. 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, another option, if you're not quite ready to do the chord melody aspect of it, you can play the melody. And I know that I wrote it out on the whiteboard, but let me just show you. You can just do a single note, and that would be absolutely beautiful as an ensemble when we finally get to do our show. So let me run it through it with you. D, E, D, C, B, A, C, B, F. I'm sorry. Let me get that right. Oh, okay. Correction. D, E, D, C, B, A, C, B, G, G, F, C, E, D. Let me do that for you one more time. This is just the melody, you guys, not the chord. But you notice what my habit was? This is my habit. I go right to the chords first because it helps me. But that might not work for you. You might just want to do a single note. So we have a D, E, D, C, B, A, C, B, G, F, C, E, D.